Alright, let's see what trouble we can get into. Poppy Ziggs been performing very well for me lately. I just wanted to test the deck and refine it a little bit, and then I ended up going on a win streak. And so now I know that as soon as I sit down to record, we're going to hit that YouTube curse. So let's get it. Alright, Draven Scion, very, very popular matchup. Very popular. I like the Waste Walker. We have Explosive Minefield in the deck to stop the Scion, and I'd like to find that. I like Rock Hopper into Waste Walker. Most likely not going to trigger. What do I want instead of Hidden Pathways in this matchup? Explosive Minefield, obviously. Maybe Ruinous Acolyte. I'll keep the Hidden Pathways. You know, forget it. Forget it. We'll keep the Hidden Pathways. This is a little bit better, I think. Bomber Twins on 2 over Rock Hopper. It gives us a chance to kind of guarantee the Waste Walker maybe hits on the Rock Hopper here. Ooh, and we get a 1-drop here. Bomber Twins.
Let's take it for a spin.
Ooh, Minefield. Nice. Let's go. Alright, I think I'm just going to develop the Waste Walker here. We'll start getting that in play so we can have it scale off of our other landmarks. This might eat a Get Excited or something, and that just clears the path for maybe Poppy to stick to the board a little bit later.
Sultan stitches to awaken the blood.
That's fine. Just a defensive Reborn Grenadier. What did they discard? Oh yeah, the Grenadier, duh. Just to summon it. But I'm fine with, you know, playing this a bit slower, just developing the board, because if I hit Poppy or something, then it just won't matter. We've got Chemist. We've got Waste Walker number 2 into Preservarium. The countdown also counts for this thing to scale up. I'll just play the Rock Hopper. I've got a chump for the Draven, and it just means if they play another unit, the Roiling Sands will pop. I might even take 3 damage here. It's not that bad. Preservarium. We want to just keep drawing cards. With a board like this, we want to try to, I think, maybe get Poppy. We've got Ziggs as well. Oh, there's the Poppy. Let's go. She won't survive this attack, but if my opponent summons something, you know, too small, then with the Roiling Sands, it'll activate and maybe I pull it to the side. There's the Get Excited. Mm-hmm. I could just go for Hexplosive Minefield here to stun the Draven. Swing in. Pass. Again, they don't want to develop because of the Waste Walker. You're going to give me that? Okie doke. We'll play the Chemist here. I'm a little hesitant to pull with the Chemist because of Time Winder, which is what I run in my variant. So it might be correct to just pull like this to guarantee. There could also be Whirling Death. I don't think Time Winder is super common, but I figure I'll just get that Fearsome out of the way. We've still got Hexplosive Minefield to stop Scion, but we've just been jockeying for position here in the early mid-game. Not really putting on a lot of pressure.
Time for the moneymakers.
Ooh, actually, it's like the fact that this goes back to hand and they keep resummoning it is a bit of a problem. But I think to do this to protect the Waste Walker from this plus Get Excited, this plus Axe, etc., might be actually the way to go. Just keep getting this stacked up. 3 out of 4 landmarks destroyed for Ziggs. So next round, maybe we set up the Waste Walker this turn. We can play Ziggs into Ruinous Acolyte. Explosive Minefield to stun 2 things. Get a really juicy swing. Because now we have Hidden Pathways maybe to back us up. Draw into another Explosive Minefield to stop the Scion. My opponent's hesitating here, so I think that there is no Whirling Death. But the rummage might have changed something. Ooh, they just want to pass. Oh, no, it's a burst pass. They want to see what I do first. I'll play the Ziggs.
What does that thing do?
Second Waste Walker might be a little better, but this is going to translate to some direct damage on the enemy Nexus. Alright. Let's see if our plan comes to fruition. So playing that means no Scion. You can always develop Scion on defense to block the 6/6. And then rally and try to punch through. Force me to trade away some of my board, so that's a really good sign for us. We got Ruinous Acolyte. It'll take the place of the Explosive Minefield. Stun Draven. We get to level up on Ziggs. Oh, okay.
A little boom and one really big one.
All right. These Waste Walkers are kind of nutty. And then Ziggs now deals 2 to its blocker and the enemy Nexus. And we got the Pokey Stick lethal if this goes through. We just wait till after combat. We liked the combat that was in place, obviously. So we don't want to do the Pokey Stick, put it on the stack as a lethal, and then have our opponent react.
Don't worry, I brought my own fireworks.
Ooh, our MMR is kind of high. Alright. Yeah, Chemist, Waste Walker, Minefield. We'll keep the Minefield. Not that there's like any big attacking threats I want to worry about in a deck like that. I think it's just more for tempo in the mid game with this Waste Walker potentially scaling up off of Inventive Chemist. And with the created Scrappy Bombs that will turn on our hidden pathways if we draw that. I wouldn't quite call this an aggro deck, but it's not quite mid-range either.
Never tried this chemical before.
Prank is pretty rough. The idea of this deck, of course, is probably just use a bunch of pranks to slow down your hand, and then buy time for Zillion and the time bombs and whatnot to clear the board. We'll pass. It's just a 1/1. Again. Ah, that's rough. Actually, Waste Walker can't block. Doesn't matter too much. Construct of Desolation getting +2 cost is probably a bit worse for me. Yeah, I miss out on a lot of utility with the Construct of Desolation. Take that hit. Let's see, start a next round. We'll just play,
Is that a challenge?
play out the Chemist here.
All paths lead me here.
So now we can play out the Waste Walker. It'll catch these Scrappy Bombs.
I am wearing my goggles.
Just cash these in before the Time Bomb kills them. I think you would block with the 1/1 there, if I was my opponent at the very least. Between Bandle City and Shurima, there's some interesting utility spells you can get. Purpleberry Shake, Scrying Sands, things like that. Hard decision from my opponent, apparently. We'll figure out what they get soon. It's a spell that costs 3 or less, so there's even like Ruthless Predator.
Astounding curiosities lie ahead.
That deck really can't stop Poppy now that I think about it. I think we just play Ziggs out first.
Explosives?
Start of the next round, Scrappy Bomb detonates. the Waste Walker goes up. Why are they attacking like that? Maybe Purple Berry Shake trying to bait something. The fact that that deck just has no aggression means that I can take a lot of damage like that.
We can always rely on you to keep us safe.
The Rockhopper and the Ruinous Acolyte and stuff really Rockhopper into Ruinous Acolyte, Explosive Minefield actually really turn up the heat on my opponent here. Threatens to level up the Ziggs this round rather than just going for Poppy. Trying to think of how I get punished. We'll just play the Poppy out.
Quest without some danger.
We'll that's a really good line as well. But we'll just play the Poppy out. And we still have Explosive Minefield. Wow. Okay. Yeah. And you can... That's basically the idea, is that this deck has so many different ways to pressure the opponent.
Persistence is key. One for you and one for you.
Work.
If they don't answer the Poppy, we snowball. If they don't clear the Waste Walker, we start to snowball the board. Same with Ziggs. So we're just demanding so many answers of the opponent that they just can't keep up.
Life beneath the waves.
Sands beneath me and winds behind me.
Make haste.
They want me to block with the Waste Walker so that they can time bomb.
Move. Can't steer.
Little booms are just as good as big ones.
Yeah, but the big ones are, well, bigger.
One more landmark needs to be destroyed. That means my opponent can't summon a unit or else Roiling Sands goes off. And next round we've been floating a little bit of spell mana every single round. So oh, the Absolver into Grappling Hook off the Conchologist. That's really smart. Can we... No, if this was no, we can't save the Waste Walker. Really unfortunate. Oh, that's a good one.
Show is not at all. I just can't wait. Here we go.
Yeah, we can just cash this in. Just keep stunning their big units. I think with the third Ruinous Acolyte, we just win through Fearsome here. Yeah, they're out of mana. We win through Fearsome right now, actually, and then +2 extra damage on Ziggs. This says play, destroy an allied landmark to grant Ruinous Acolytes everywhere. +1/+1. But I should have done maybe a little bit of science there to see if the Acolyte could actually be summoned without any landmarks in play.